Yeah, we made it. Bitcoin's at 50K. Welcome to the Crypto Otaku. That is me. I'm Crypto Otaku, and I am inviting you on my journey into the chaos of the crypto market. And man, it is exciting. Oh, we have a lot to unpack today. There's all sorts of craziness going on. Let's dive in. Bitcoin continuing its run after this morning. Just stretching its legs further and further and further out. Looks like we're even getting the squeeze towards a upward ascending triangle pattern. I mean, this is beautiful. This is awesome. This is exactly what I want to see right before the halving. We still got plenty of time. Look how far out we are. How far out we are. We're nowhere near the damn thing yet. Nowhere near it. We've got approximately, what, 2 months? 2 months left to the halving. I'm actually under the weather today. I got a little bit of a tick in my throat. I got probably the flu's coming around or something. But I didn't care. Didn't care. I had to get on this. I had to get on this. It's so much fun today. I've been just having so much fun watching what everyone's posting, what everyone's doing. Man, yeah. Let's just unpack this. It's crazy. So apparently, on my thumbnail, you could see Jack Dorsey is pictured at the Super Bowl. It's kind of trending right now all over Twitter. Pretty insane. So he's sitting there in the box with Beyonce, Jay-Z. I don't know. I'm a nerd. I don't know these people. I don't watch football. I heard about this after the fact. But yeah, he's just sitting there in the corner of this, casually just wearing a Satoshi, I can't tell, is it a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, whatever that is. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of got like was it Nirvana kind of aesthetic going on to it, which is cool. But yeah, he's sitting there in the box, and what happens? What happens next just blows me away. The Google Trends. Everyone starts searching within the last day. I mean, within that hour, what was it, 8, 9 o'clock? I didn't watch it. Again, I didn't watch it. It started exploding. So, yeah, and so I go back to the Google Trends as well. And what's even more interesting is, look at this. Bitcoin's the fourth trending search on Google. Bitcoin. This little coin that could, a little coin that everyone said couldn't, is trending again. So when is it time to be fearful? Not yet. Maybe next year. But yeah, I mean, right now is the time. We're finally, everyone is at least 90% up now. Everyone who has ever gotten into Bitcoin in the last 2 years is up at least a large percent. So 90% of everyone is up now. I'm happy. I mean, Jack Dorsey pumped my bags. The Super Bowl pumped my bags about, a big chunk. Not gonna lie. What also was interesting too is he's still down here in the top 20. So hasn't faded away. Look at that, over 20,000 searches and over 100,000 searches. Not even 100,000 searches for Bitcoin. What is wrong with people? Why is everyone so blind? So blind. At CNBC's been covering this like every day. That's my next thing I'm gonna roll into. The next thing was yesterday. CNBC covered Anthony Papiano. Here it is, and he got. Just check this out.
Crossing back over the $48,000 level over the weekend, 1 month this after the launch of the spot Bitcoin ETF. This morning, trading slightly lower. Joining us right now is Anthony Pompliano, founder of Pomp Investments. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
This has been a bit of a wild ride because we talked about sort of selling the news or selling the rumor, buying the rumor, selling the news, but now we've come back to buying.
Yeah. I mean, look, the verdict's in, right? Wall Street doesn't just like Bitcoin, they love Bitcoin. If you think of these assets, there's been
Hey, what? What did he say? Let's go back. What did he say?
doesn't just like Bitcoin, they love Bitcoin.
That's right. They love Bitcoin. Why? Because they know this market is failing us. They know what's happening. This is all just a big game. They have all, everyone's got insiders. Everyone's a puppet. Everyone's an actor. I'm a Shakespearean actor in Congress, and I say, what do you say? Well, I can tell you what Janet Yellen said the other day. It's kind of relevant now. Oh my God. What is everyone complaining about?
I've watched you for years, even.
Have to get the prices down
We
because
don't?
we don't have to get the prices down.
It'll take a recession to get these prices down.
Well, we don't have to get the prices down
We
because
don't?
wages are going up, and a metric that is worth knowing is that the median American house worker
But let me stop you
is
'cause I'm gonna
able
get cut off.
to buy
You don't
the-
think we need to get these prices down? You think it's okay that bacon's up 20% under President Biden? Chicken's up 23.5%. Coffee's up 30%. Gas is up 44%. New cars and trucks are up 20% because people can't afford that's used cars because people can't afford a new car. They're up 24% under Bidenomics. You don't think we need to get these prices?
wages are also up, and wages are up
They're
more.
not up 24%. They're not
Well-
up 27%. They're not up 23. They're not
Well, what
up
I'm
31.
sorry, but what is
People are really getting
what-
good at barely getting by because of Bidenomics.
Look, American households have many pressures on their budgets.
I mean, this is what we're living through right now. You can't make this stuff up. And they're talking about it so nonchalantly in Congress, and we're just letting it all just push on by. I don't know. I just look at some of these people, and I've heard a lot of conspiracies over the years, and I look at some of these people and I'm just like, they kind of look like they're reading a script. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, obviously we know the president's constantly looking over notes and he's looking at the teleprompter. All the presidents do that. We know that, but like in Congress, everyone's just reading through a script. I mean, possibly, this could all just be, oh man, just the beginning of the end. So I know, and that rolls right into Bidenomics. I like him or hate him. Biden's not the first puppet that we've had in the White House. Okay, so GOP, the Democratic Party, it don't matter. It don't matter. Stay away from the false propaganda and just look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. Economy is collapsing around us. We had that Tucker Carlson interview where Putin's just like, we didn't stop using the dollar. You told us to stop using the dollar. I mean, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. And in the back of Americans, I mean, all my friends, all my loved ones. You can't push this stuff enough for people to understand. People that are not in the know, they don't really understand what's going on. I want to reach out. I want to make sure we can get a new demographic of people involved that really see what's happening. Just pull the curtain back a little bit and see these people are not here to serve us. They're not here to help us. They're here to line their own damn pockets. Some of these people are their salaries are like 90, 100 grand a year. A lot more than I make at McDonald's. I ain't making no 100 grand at McDonald's. Nope. Stacking sats over the years? Yeah, we'll get there. We'll see. I say this year I've already made almost my salary. Maybe not. But yeah, this is getting ridiculous. We can't keep letting these social servants just live off the back of us, and we're salary slaves. So it's unfortunate, and that rolls us into again Biden and shrinkflation. That was a really interesting tidbit to come out. Let's see, where was that? I actually have that on my computer. Boom. Binomics and shrinkflation.
The Super Bowl Sunday. If you're anything like me, you like to be surrounded by a snack or two while watching the big game. You know, when buying snacks for the game, you might have noticed one thing. Sports drinks bottles are smaller. A bag of chips has fewer chips, but they're still charging you just as much. And as an ice cream lover, what makes me the most angry is that ice cream cartons have actually shrunk in size, but not in price. I've had enough of what they call shrinkflation. It's a ripoff. Some companies are trying to pull a fast one by shrinking the products little by little and hoping you won't notice. Give me a break. The American public is tired of being played for suckers. I'm calling on companies to put a stop to this. Let's make sure businesses do the right thing now.
Yeah, businesses. I need you to make my snacks and my ice creams and my Doritos bigger because you want to make a profit still. And so the only way for you to make a profit, or at least around the same amount, is to shrink your products and charge the same amount. So that's the government's problem? No, wait. That's corporations' problem? No, it's the government's problem. The government is inflating the dollar every time we print money. Every time we print money. That's why no one looks at a penny anymore. And it's not worth anything anymore. We've known this for years. Everyone just kind of kicks them in the street, throws them away. No one's taking pennies to the bank. I mean, this is crazy. Crazy where we're at. I even heard someone talking about how like nickel's still made with real nickel, and that the price of our nickels are worth less than the actual value of the materials. The precious metal market is going to boom. I mean, obviously, defacing money is illegal in our country, like any country. But you know what other country did that? Wasn't it Venezuela last year? They were tearing apart their money just to because their money wasn't worth the currency's value, and they were ripping off the excess ring around their peso. Or was it Argentina? It might have been in Argentina. I remember I had I can actually dig back through my my journal. I have it saved in my journal. Give me a minute. I mean, it was a while back. It was probably like last summer, maybe last spring. Boom! Here is my journal. And there's a little bit of Bitcoin Chan in there. Oh man, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's been a wild ride to get right back to where we were. Man, even higher than when I started. It's great. I'm excited. And I don't want people to miss out, because at some point, there's Bitcoin Chan again. At some point, we're gonna get priced out of the market, and I do see in the future like every Satoshi, almost like inverting the curve of the dollar. Like, what if every Satoshi ends up being like $1, or every Satoshi ends up being $10? I mean, we could get so far out there that we devalue our currency so much that it's irrelevant. We'll just be trading in Satoshis at that point. I mean, obviously there's plenty of other settlement tokens on the market to really push it, but Bitcoin's the only one that has a specific part of pop culture. Everyone not everyone. I mean, you'll get me. I mean, people are still finding out Bitcoin for the first time, but like, everyone is going to know what Bitcoin is, and that may happen this year. Oh man, there's so much, so much I covered in my journal over the years. I'm probably not going to find it. It's probably the Argentinian peso, to be honest. Peso, but there were videos of people like tearing apart their money because they could not, and we're right there. We're in the same spot already, and it's not. I mean, it's not that drastic. We're not taking wheelbarrows full of dollars to the grocery store yet, and this is the beginning. This is the beginning of that, and you know, we had a lot of coverage today, this week or last week, and within the last 2 weeks, of these other countries just not really digging the dollar anymore. They're not digging the scam. They're not digging this world anymore. So, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to get out of this? That's the real question. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I hold Bitcoin. And I kind of want to sidetrack a little bit. I kind of want to go over like why I really hold Bitcoin. I mean, I've always had a problem with power, with corruption, with institutions. I've never really felt in place and in line in school, and like I've always had a bit of a rebellious nature. So, down with fascism, down with these corporations. That's why I hold Bitcoin. It's the only way to stand up for yourself. It's the only way to have real freedom. Because they could just take it away. I mean, the banks, they can claw back whatever you have. I mean, you don't pay your mortgage, or heck, I mean, you're out of zoning rights for some reason. You find out your house is it's just they could take your property. So that's why I hold Bitcoin. Why do you hold Bitcoin? Put that down in the comments below. And if you find my stream in the crazy algorithm that is YouTube, please like, subscribe, let them know that this is something you're into. I want to get out there. I want to meet friends and make some new family in this environment. So yeah, let's dive right back into the crazy news. Oh man, it's nuts. Take a look and see where Bitcoin's at right now. Looks like we're still consolidating, which is great. I mean, this is a huge move for Bitcoin. A huge move. Maybe not as crazy. Let's go back to the daily candles real quick and see comparatively the last cycle. That's the one I'm most familiar with. That's the one I lived through. I'm not an OG Bitcoiner. I wish I was. I wish I had learned as much as I did in 2020, 2021, much earlier. But I just didn't have that. I never did have that family, that connection. So I want to bring new people in. I want them to understand this is not a Ponzi scheme. I don't want you to buy Bitcoin because I want you to pump my bags. You throwing in your entire net worth. I don't want to offend, but like, I had the same conversation with my dad. He's like, "You want me to buy it so that you can make money?" I'm like, "No, I want you to, maintain our family name and our wealth. I want number one, the three things in life I want. In my entire life, I just want to be happy, healthy, and wealthy. That's all I ask. That's all I ask out of my partner. That's all I ask for myself every day I wake up. What can I do to make my life happy, healthy, and wealthy?" And Bitcoin's the answer. That was the biggest unlock in my life. Being a huge conspiracy nut, I think this just really was like the natural evolution for money for me. So, yeah. So anyway, I didn't sidetrack myself. But yeah, looks like if we're looking at daily candles, we have not seen anything yet. Not a single thing yet. We got a long way to go, and we just started. We are still down here. Let me just fix these little markers. Where are we at right now? Boom. I mean, that was a long time ago. Wow, that's like what, a month ago? Back when ETFs launched. But yeah, I mean, we are right here, right now. It's such a drastic. You zoom out and you see the same patterns over and over and over again. And history doesn't repeat, but it certainly does rhyme. So does Star Wars, unfortunately. Disney has destroyed Star Wars. I love Star Wars, man. I used to love Star Wars. Anyway, yeah, so Bitcoin is just starting. We just started. We haven't seen anything yet. We haven't even gone back to the previous all-time high. I mean, anything's possible. We could get there next week. We could see $75,000 Bitcoin tomorrow. I mean, who knows? How much inflows of these ETFs are gonna get on average if people just start foaming it. And on top of that, we have the Year of the Dragon in Japan right now. And you know what? I was born on the Year of the Dragon. I'm not gonna say when or what now. But might be obvious. But anyway, I was born on the Year of the Dragon, and I believe very, very much so in luck. And that is the Year of the Dragon. It is primarily very, very lucky. And yeah, nothing more to maintain your wealth and get a little bit of luck in your life than hold some Bitcoin and other crypto assets too. But yeah, the market in general, super, super exciting, very bullish. I can't wait to see what coin pops off next. And let's go take a look. Look-see. Boom. Boom. Everything green on the day. Everything green on the hour. Everything green on the month and the year. You know what? It's really green. It's really happy. Holy crapola. Look at this. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. And Bitcoin's only up 3% today. Only 3% of the day. And we are broken through 50K. Man, it's great to be back. It's great to be back. Everything is up. Oh, wow. Almost around the same percentage, too. Look at that. Graph is up 3%. Solana's up 5%. Injective is up 4%. Algorand's up almost 2%. Say's up almost 11%. That's awesome. Arbitrum 7%. I mean, this is awesome. 3% on Render. All these great projects are up. All up in a big way. Big way. And we still have... Where's ETH at? Is ETH up? All these other projects are up, but we have the ETH ETFs rolling in here soon. Where is ETH? Yeah, I mean, ETH is up today too. Not so much in the hour, but 6% on the day. That's pretty good. And we've seen ETH on Bitcoin news pump more than Bitcoin. Because ETH could be the flight to wealth for some people that are less fortunate to have gotten into Bitcoin early. But I still believe in at least putting a large portion of your net worth in Bitcoin for wealth preservation. At least for a long-term play. Not financial advice, but like if that's how you want to go about this opportunity. This is an opportunity. You want a DCA. You want to go in for a long time. And yeah, that's just the game we play. That's the game I play. All right. So yeah, let's take a look at stock. Stock Fear and Greed. Extremely greedy. Almost 80. Crypto. Oh boy. We are even greedier. So great news. And DXY. Dollar. I heard dollar was coming down a little bit, but I don't really see it. I don't really see it come down. It's kind of going sideways. I mean, you'd think it would dump a little bit after that Putin interview, but I don't think people are really taking that seriously yet. So, what about Bitcoin on the exchanges? Oh wow. Oh wow. Where are we at? 2 million? Yeah, we're under 2 million still. I like CoinGlass better. Yeah, 1.8. Still not really reflecting the ETFs. I still think these are on flow, because I know that I heard somewhere too that in order to seed these ETFs, they have to settle by a certain date, and that's not very clear. But they can sell as much Bitcoin as they want, but they have to also be able to purchase that Bitcoin if they do not have it by the end of the week or the month or whatever the settlement date is. So that supposedly that's why we had a bit of a pump over the weekend, but it could really be just word of mouth. Stimulus is happening in China too. I don't think that's come down yet to that, but it's coming. It's all coming. It's an election year too, so we might be getting a little something to pump our bags too with shrinkflation. We need to be able to buy Doritos. You hear that, President Biden? We need to buy Doritos. I demand that we get a stimulus package for my Doritos. That's what I want. I'm just gonna roll it into Bitcoin anyway. Alrighty. So yeah, we have the halving. 420 blaze it. 67 days, 2 hours, 31 minutes. We're there, and we are there. Bitcoin will be in a much better place than it even is today. Can you even imagine what that's going to be? Can you even imagine? I mean, there's some analysts coming out and saying that we're going to hit 100,000 before the halving, or by the halving. I mean, I personally think it would be more realistic to see the previous all-time high at the halving, especially when we saw the previous all-time high pretty much where we are now. You look at that little pattern that we're kind of at right now, this little squeeze right there. It's almost exactly to the spot. I wonder if anyone's seen that. I'm sure someone has. But yeah, that right there, that top, that could be it. We could be hitting that next. So there is quite a bit of resistance though at 53, 52, 53. So once we get past that, there's not too much holding us back other than the all-time high. I'm sure that there are a lot of people placing their bets to sell off at the all-time high. I don't know why anyone's selling Bitcoin, to be honest, right before a halving, right before an all-time high, right before a bull cycle. That could change the game. That could really change the game. So hopefully that is what we will see here. Fix this camera. Bam. Yeah, that's what we could see. Yep. So let's get into what is next. What is up? We got the inflows on the ETFs, where we're currently at now. Man, oh man. Market strategy still sitting at 190. Their goal is still 200,000 Bitcoin, 210,000 Bitcoin. That'll put them at a 1% of all Bitcoin. All Bitcoin. They will own 1% of. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Can you even imagine this ridiculous amount of money? That'll be right up there with the United States, how much they have. Crazy. And as it continues, so does BlackRock's accumulation, Fidelity, and I heard today that ARK is the third. But I don't see that on here. There's Bitwise. I don't think there's a name purpose. I don't know. This is just this is a great tool, but it's just not as up to date as I'd like it to be. Bitcoin, I mean the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. Yep, not updated as of today. So they probably accumulated even more. But right now we're on an average of 2,000 a day. 2,000 a day. I mean, I think it was last Friday BlackRock added like another 4,000 Bitcoin. That's the thing I really care about. I don't care about the price. How much they're holding. I don't care. How many? Because there's only a finite amount. And that is it. We're talking, I mean, there's only 2 million on the exchanges, roughly 1.8. That's it. I mean, that's all we have access to. That's all they have access to. And there's only going to be 900 Bitcoin produced for the next, boom, 67 days, 2 hours. So in the next 67 days, there's only going to be 900. So let's just say, for rough estimate, 64,000 Bitcoin left to be unlocked before the halving, and then we're cut in half down to 450. and it's going to be beautiful. There's going to be true scarcity, like we've never seen in any other asset in the entire planet. It's going to, I mean, we already, the ETFs are already outpaced silver. I think silver's come up a little bit since the scare, the world economy scares, but yeah, it's already, the ETF flows are already outpaced silver ETFs, and then we are on track to surpass the entire market cap of silver. Who knows? Maybe in a few days, even a few months. What is the total market cap of silver? Total market cap of silver. 1.2 trillion. Oh, we're gonna blow right through that. It's gonna be like a week or two. What is Bitcoin right now? Like almost 1 trillion. Oh my gosh. Maybe not a week or two. Maybe in a few months. Maybe by the halving even. Wouldn't that be something? And then the target is gold. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take the gold. We're gonna take that gold for something that's actually finite. Not as manipulated. There's gonna be manipulation. I've seen manipulation in crypto over the years. I've seen these crazy price swings. We know FTX was manipulating the price of Bitcoin on the exchanges. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if we can hit that $13 trillion market cap and take over gold. I'm sure by then it's also gonna go up as well. So maybe by then it'll be like 15 trillion. It may not be this cycle. It probably definitely won't be this cycle. May not be next cycle, but eventually we will overtake gold as the rise of Bitcoin continues. All right. So, ooh, man, it's just a mouthful today. I've been rambling on here for a half hour already. I'm already starting to lose my voice a little bit. You know, liquor makes it a little better. But yeah, Bitcoin has hit the 50K mark spot for the first time since 2021. It's gonna be a great year. A great year. Let's see what's going on next. I'm actually looking for a little fun tonight. Little fun tonight. What the heck? Robert F. Kennedy, I guess he's running independent now, from what I understand, which is awesome because I really want to shake up this two-party system. We really got to get some new blood in there. I just don't think he has the charisma to do it. I really like RFK, but I just don't think he's going to be able to shake that tree. Moon. Yep, that's where we go. That's where we go. Good stuff. Yeah, what the heck? Looks like Bitcoin's pumping again. It's on the move. We're already at 50,400. China wakes up in approximately 30 minutes, 25 minutes. Could be a nice stream tonight if I can force myself to. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Look at that pattern. The cup and handle just popping up to the upside. Nice. Oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Well, while that's happening, I'm also gonna take a look at what's going on Twitter, X. Where's Michael Saylor? Does he actually talk? Yeah, he actually.
It's now the world's most popular investment asset. It's novel, it's digital, it's global, it's unique, and it's uncorrelated to traditional risk assets because it doesn't come with exposure to any given country, currency, company, quarterly result, product cycle, competitor, not to weather, not to war, not to an employee base or supply chain. And so that makes it a natural addition to the portfolio of a responsible investor. There's 10 years of pent-up demand. People have been waiting for these ETFs, and finally, mainstream investors are able to access Bitcoin. And I think that's what's driving the surge of capital in the asset class. And initially, there was a rebalancing as people were moving capital between the futures market and the miners and MicroStrategy and the ETFs. But following that rebalancing, I think the assets found its footing, and now people are beginning to realize that there's 10 times as much demand for Bitcoin coming in through these ETFs as there is supply coming from the natural sellers, who are the miners.
Yeah, and of course we're gonna get that.
You know,
Oh, Giga Chad, man, Michael Saylor, awesome. 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, awesome. What was that on Bloomberg? CNBC, of course it's CNBC. They're the only ones covering Bitcoin since I would say like the middle of last year, really pushing the envelope for Bitcoin news in the markets. Very, very cool. Oh, what? Oh, what's this? Man, everyone is jumping on the bandwagon. This is it. This is it. You're waiting for your friends, waiting for your family to start boom, boom, boom. You're into that Bitcoin thing, right? Bitcoin? Did you say Bitcoin? Bitcoin? I've heard of this thing before. What was that? Oh yeah. Bitcoin. One. Yes, I've heard of Bitcoin. I will tell you all about it again. Don't worry. I will do it free of charge. Don't you worry, buddy. I'll set you up with a wallet. I just want my friends and family to be safe from this corrupt system, this corrupt world we live in. Noise. What the heck? A random gif of not even a gif, it's a picture of Vegeta. Boom. Yeah, and people have been jumping on ordinals now too. Bitcoin has had a lot more NFT, more affordable NFTs. Oh Jesus! There we go. Well, it looks like China said, "Nope, we gonna sell your bag, America. We gonna sell it." That's fine. You can sell it. We'll just buy it back later. BlackRock needs more tomorrow. It's not gonna stop anything. Fidelity needs more tomorrow. Bitwise needs more tomorrow. VanEck needs more tomorrow. All these ETFs need more. And then Korea. Korea's gonna be, starting their ETF soon. What is up with that right now? Yeah, because they were meeting with Gary the Goblin Gensler. To discuss Bitcoin ETFs. The perfect person to meet with, right? Am I right? Yeah, you know this guy's paying off. You know he's sitting pretty. What is his net worth? Oh my god. It's like 200 million or 10 million or 100 million. You used to work for Morgan, JP Morgan, didn't he? Between 41 and 119. What does he have in crypto though? He says he doesn't have any crypto assets. He doesn't hold any crypto. I don't know. I don't believe it. But yeah, they're coming for your Bitcoin. Don't let BlackRock buy up all your Bitcoin, and don't fall for these ETFs because it's not real Bitcoin. It's real Bitcoin for them. They're never gonna lose the Bitcoin. They're always gonna hold it and transact in it. But as soon as you leave, as soon as you get out of Bitcoin, it will be it'll be traded in dollars and you'll be stuck with the US currency. So it's not real Bitcoin. Yup. All right, where are we at? China opening for Tuesday soon. We got like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We're on the 1 minute. Looks like we might continue to stay on this trend line. I was actually really surprised that line held, because I mean the other line we were on before, the other pattern, the other trend was so much lower. I mean, to get to the halving at a decent, I mean, we would have been at 50K. Still would have been well before the halving. The path we're on right now is absolutely nuclear. Like, there's no way we can hold this up for that long. It's going to come down at some point and consolidate. A good consolidation period usually is about 2 weeks. Yeah, so we are still really high, hanging over that edge. We could come down and return back to this pattern again. So it doesn't matter if we hit this one or we hit that one. We'll just go up. We'll just go up. Alrighty. China, what's your next move? What's the dragon gonna do? The great dragon, China. The innovators of our future. People, there's been a lot of hate on China lately. And I had a buddy ask me the other day. He was really down in the dumps. He was depressed, and he's not an American, I don't know, first, second generation American. He's an immigrant. I'm not gonna say from where, but he was like asking me today, like, why so much hate on China? Why so much hate on China? And I'm like, I don't understand either. I mean, if you really think back to all points of history, they have innovated so much. China has done so much for this world. I mean, they're the ones that created gunpowder. Actually, Year of the Dragon. They use gunpowder to scare off the said dragon, in which they celebrate the Lunar New Year. So, yeah, it's China's an amazing country. It's a shame that they never really developed in a way that society looks at being appropriate. Being communist and all, but what are you gonna do? You can't change people. You can't change what people do, and Hong Kong is still looking to be the crypto capital of the world. Where are they at with that? Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Let's get on the Google. Hong Kong should tread carefully now that it's Asia's crypto capital. That was back in October of last year. Let's do last week. From cats to crypto, Hong Kong's first virtual insurer eyes. They're going through an economic collapse too with Evergrande, so they're gonna have to start printing money for that, get themselves out of it like we did in 2008, and we're gonna do the same thing too once this all rolls over. Makes you wonder that they lock us all up and tell us to hide away from the public just to destroy this world we live in, and then introduce us to all the new stuff we're gonna be fighting with. AI, robots, drones, crypto. It's a whole new world. Here you go. We're gonna see if Bitcoin breaks down here in a minute or holds the line. You gotta hold the line. You gotta hold the line. You gotta hold that line. It looks like it's coming back. And our line just might be a little on the low end there. And we did get into a squeeze, so we did make a new high too. We just did. It was a new daily high. It was at 50,420. Earlier we were at 50,300. So cool. Congrats, Bitcoin. Again. This is Pump and Pour, brought to you by the Crypto Otaku. Sponsored by not sponsored by Fireball. It's okay. It's not the best whiskey you can buy, obviously, but you gotta save those sats for later. Boom. I'm probably gonna give it another 15 minutes and see if we break out again. I mean, we're almost at market open. Usually market open, even for us in America, usually there's a sell-off at the beginning of the day, and then about 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, we usually have a big pump. And it's pretty much consistent. If you were to basically buy in almost, I think it was like Mondays and Wednesdays, you were gonna buy in the morning. I remember it held true on back in 2021. Not financial advice. Don't even listen to me. But yeah, you'd usually be up by the middle of the day. Oh man, look at that! There it is. We're producing a new green candle, or in my case, yellow. Red and yellow, red and yellow. Red and yellow makes orange. Alrighty. See if we can get up or break down. I'd say we're probably looking like we're gonna break down. Unless we can start to create a pocket. It would take probably until, yeah, about market open if we started to create a pocket. Cool. And let's see, what else can we look at in the, ooh, look at that. You really zoom in on the 1 minute chart. It kind of looks like a cup and handle. This starting to form. That is just way too small time frame for me. Oh my god, no. If someone's looking at the 1 second chart out there, they're probably got their panties all in a bunch. I gotta buy right now. Maybe. I don't play that time frame though. I'm a very long-term investor. What's going on elsewhere in the markets? Uh-oh. Looks like Bitcoin Magazine covered what I was just talking about. The no coiner texts arrive. I didn't get any no coiner texts yet. I did talk to an no coiner though last week. My good friend Mondo. She got on my stream and I was interrogating her on her beliefs and why she no longer believes in the crypto. She got burnt by Dogecoin, by the way. I think she mentioned that on stream. My audio was just terrible. Ooh, there's all this stuff going on now. Man, looks like Solana's getting a little bit of a breakout now too. Yeah, look at that. Might coming down and consolidate sideways a little bit, or I mean that's. I mean, it tried. It could have leave it. We'll see. And wow, AVAXs are up over 40 again. Wow. Back in the game. I mean, if you look at AVAX's all-time high and you compare it to Solana, it's kind of where it needs to be anyway. I think all-time high was about half of Solana's anyway, and they're about half of what Solana is right now. So what, 150? Solana was about 300. Yeah, I'd say that's healthy. We are just on the steady incline up. Steady incline up. Cardano though, man, you gotta you're getting back up there. You got a long way to go. A long way to go. I believe in Cardano. I think it's going to be a great decentralized play in the future. Link's had a great day. I heard about an investor. What Link is up like? What was it? Some Link investor like bought, or whale bought like let's see. Sure, all I gotta do is type in Link whale and find it. What was it? Like 1 million Link or something crazy? This whale grabs. Is even the right one? Okay. No, that was a long time ago. Oh my god. Come on. Why can't you just, by default, these browsers just like, I want the news by the day, not by the relevancy. 130 million. 130 million. Ooh, he's taking 130 million in profit. Chainlink price has stagnated since its breaking above $20 mark on February 10th. As on-chain data suggests, whale investor booking profits could trigger a pullback. Do we see a pullback for Link? Not really. We'll see. There's so much potential for Link in the future. I mean, we could be settling. I mean, heck, I mean, maybe that could be the perfect project for X to jump on board. All you gotta do is sell everything in Link, and you could literally have every single blockchain on the platform. So maybe there's so much that could happen. Anything's possible. Where's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin attempting to stay in its $50,000 range. And looks like it's about ready to get a big pump. I just heard my alarm sound off. Look at that. On the 1 minute. I miss those 1 minute candles. They were a spectacle back in 2021. They would just go to the moon. Makes me curious, like, what was one of the largest daily candles last bull run? And when? When was it too? All these represent a day. It looks like the biggest one there. Ooh, look at that. In February of 21. Isn't that funny? Next biggest daily candle was maybe October 21 or December of, February of 2022. That's really interesting. All of our large daily candles all happen in February? What? What? Makes you think. Things that make you go, maybe. Oh, we're starting to produce a little bit of a bullish pattern. China wakes up in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. On the back of a Great day in the U.S. markets. Let's take a look at Bookmap. And just do this.
So just chill out. You know, drink your 7-Up, eat a moon pie.
Watch Bitcoin go to the moon. Possibly. Possibly. Get back on Kimba. Thank you, Kimba. This stream is brought to you by Kimba. Allowing us to look at the bookmark for free. I'd rather stack all my sats. So I tell my friends too. I said, like, you gotta stop spending your money on things that you don't need right now. Right now is the time. But I digress. Bitcoin's starting to pump again. Looks like we're breaking through some of these sell orders. There's really not that much. I mean, look at that. Only 501, 502. That's it. That's there's some a little bit higher. We get up to 505. I mean, that's typical when it comes to psychological breaks, right? So your solid numbers, your in-betweens, your 0.5s. Usually people put the masses put their orders in around that, and then the smart traders put in their orders usually around like 50,400 or 390 or something, like a little more. So they have a little bit more wiggle room to get their orders placed. So yeah, it looks like the volume is coming in. That's good. That is good. We can't see that. Trying to get everything in one place. Alrighty. But yeah, we could possibly see pretty crazy price action, up or down, in the next minute. They open up like just right about now. And nothing. Here's it come. Yeah, everyone's just battling it out. 100 to 200. Buy 100. 50,100. 50,100. Buy. Sell. 50,200. 50,200. Sell. Why are we doing this? Why? It's so easy. Just hold. Just hodl. But everyone's got to try to make their bags bigger. I get it. But you don't want to be the person walking away with no bag. You don't want to be that guy. So, spot only for me. It's spot only for me. While we give them a few minutes, let's see what else is going on. Maybe in Cointelegraph, maybe on X. Anything new on X? No. Ooh, Asia market open. The Japanese trader. What is he pointing to? My hiragana is not it's not great. I can read katakana, some kanji, but hiragana, I definitely need to catch up on. Weekly and daily, this orange rising line may be effective. Kind of what we're looking at. That's kind of what we're looking at. We're kind of stuck in this. Well, I mean, he's just pointing out the top, really. Top cone. if that's the case, then we probably won't go too much higher tonight, but I just don't buy it. Someone could swing in and just start buying a whole bunch up. Anything's possible. But another big thing I noticed too is back in 2021. Oh, looks like Bitcoin's about to drop. What I was gonna say was, I might save it for a different day. Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's coming down a bit. Getting bought up right away. Candles getting eaten up to the wick. Oh man, look at that. Turning into a yellow candle. Some decent volume. Where did my volume go on Bitcoin chart? I think I tried looking for my layers the other day too. Like, what's going on with that? There's volume. Oh, it's because it's not my. That should be my chart with all the. Yeah, it's got all my pins. I don't know. There it is. Yep, so we had a lot of volume this morning, or this evening. Well, right now? What? It was like a half hour ago. We had a big spike. And now we're ramping back up. Probably gonna see another. Why I love Bookmap. Yeah, it's kind of slowing down. Market opens are usually pretty slow. Woo! Mondo! Welcome. Welcome to my evening of pain and pleasure. Mostly pleasure. Mostly. Having a little bit of a pump and pour. We pumped earlier and I poured. Waiting for the next one. I'm hoping that the alcohol will settle my ailment. Yeah. Ooh. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content. Trying to reach out and find more of the misfits in the community. The people that are out there. The nerds, the geeks, the ones who don't watch the Super Bowl, but find out later that Jack Dorsey was there wearing a Satoshi shirt. That's my crowd. That's my people. Oh, yes. That's my people. Oh. Bum. We had a big sell. Come on. Make me drink again. I want another shot, Bitcoin. I want another shot. Nope. Not today. Probably at midnight. I can't stay up that late tonight. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta rest. I gotta get over this cold or flu or whatever's going around. Oh, COVID. Maybe. COVID 24. Maybe. We'll see. Are we gonna rise back up? The dragon coming back up? But yeah, one of the things I did kind of want to bring up too is the fortune cookies are back. I may not have gotten a text message from my family, friends and family telling me to buy or how to buy Bitcoin or asking me what's going on with this Bitcoin thing, but I can tell you that the Bitcoin fortune cookies are back. Last time that happened was 2021. They went away for a long time after FTX collapsed. So we'll probably open up some of those on the stream too and see what they say. Whoa. Almost dropped my mic again. But I do have to always show off my favorite 4chan cookies of the FTX debacle. Yep. You know what? Your lucky number is 21 million. Only 21 million Bitcoin. And you can only buy up to 1.8 right now. And you can't just buy it all up in one gobble up. No one has that kind of money. Number one. I don't have that kind of money. And then you know, that's what they don't want to play that game. BlackRock is here to keep the price down, suppressed down enough where they can see buying in at a affordable level. That's why they lied to us. BlackRock came out, you know, Larry Fink came out and said back in 2021, I remember beginning of 2021, he had an interview where he's like, none of our investors are looking at this Bitcoin thing. Our clients or whatever he said. Let me see if I can find the clip. Buying Bitcoin. Larry Fink. Here's what someone called him out on it on Politico. That was in 2022. Yeah. I remember when he said that. What did he say? I wish I could find it. I gotta go back and find the video and start collecting them again. He's such a manipulator. I hate people like that. People that just want to manipulate the market and Larry Fink on Bitcoin and index for money laundering. That's what he said. That's what he said. Oh Jesus. When was that? 2017. You know what they say. You want to talk about your investments when you want them to go up, and you don't want to talk about them when you want to buy in more. So looks like we're not going to get this pump to continue tonight. China's not playing. Unless they want to gobble that all up and continue this trend. This is a ridiculous, unsustainable... I mean, in the past it's been unsustainable to rise that fast. A short time frame. I mean, we already jumped up from, was that this morning? It feels like forever ago now. We jumped up from 47.9 to 50, you know, 50 and a quarter or whatever. And just a few days ago we were down at 46, 47. So yeah, it's been wild, crazy couple days. And the thing is the word gonna get out there enough that people are gonna start buying in droves? Like this is where true FOMO just starts to unwind. Like, am I gonna miss out? Am I gonna miss out? Am I gonna miss out? Well, if you don't get some, you might. You might miss out. But yeah, let's see where we at. 9:11, 9:15-ish. Let's see if we can get this, maybe push it to 9:30, see what happens. I really would like another drink. I think it'd be good for my my throat. But nickel, I wanted to look up nickel. I heard that nickel is a nickel is worth in precious metal. Is it like 3 cents more? Is it like 8 cents? Oh wow, that was 2 years ago. According to 2 years ago, nickel is really worth 8 cents now. Wow. 2 days ago. You always hear about these companies having like the shortage on change. I wonder if a lot of it has to do with just melting down the precious metals. Because they want you to have nothing and be happy. You need to own nothing and be happy. That's what these politicians want. That's what these large corporations want. They want their families to thrive and flourish, and not the people. It's a shame. It's a shame. You believe in this world for so long, and it just kicks you in the pants. 10 most valuable nickels in the world. I don't care about that. 2022. Let's look into week. Past year. Larry Fink. What? Oh my God. Still on that. Worth more than 5 cents. This past year. Well, at least we know 2022 it was worth 8 cents. I'd imagine with prices, inflation, and everything else going on, heck, a nickel could be worth 10 cents now. It could be worth a dime. Oh man. Yeah, between 8 and 15 cents. So if you were to create an atrocity, heresy, whatever you want to call it, and melt down our own currency, a nickel is worth more in its raw form. So that's a shame. We are turning into these third world countries where they're melting down their own currencies because the metal's worth more than their. It's a shame. This happened last year. It's a shame. All right, it looks like we are going to try to bounce back from that again and see if we get China to play ball. We still got our book map up. Oh, there's a candle forming. Come on, I'm thirsty. I want a drink. Let me drink. Come on, Bitcoin. Oh, starting to drink water. I'm like, put the water down, and Bitcoin wants to pump. It might be too early. This is a lot of action. A lot of action in 2 days. So much. It's gotta have some time to cool off. I mean, I would not be surprised either way if it goes down, consolidates down here, 40, 48, 49, where we were stuck for a while, somewhere in between those ranges, bounce back around, and then swing back up to hit like 52, and then we'll probably hit a wall there. Because the last big point of resistance from last bull cycle was right around 52, 53. So those are the ranges we're looking at right now. And once you get through there, there's nothing stopping Bitcoin. There's nothing stopping Bitcoin once you get past those ranges. It's going to be all up from there. Price discovery mode, mass hysteria, dogs and cats living together, Ethereum maxis and Bitcoin maxis rejoicing, joining hands. Man, it's gonna be something. Look at those look at those daily candles. It's crazy. Actually, I wonder if any of them are as big as. No, they weren't as big as back in October. It seems to be, I just looked through this. October and February have the largest daily candles on record. And that just may be where the halvings fit in before. But we really need to. I'm excited to see where it lands with the halving. If we just see some crazy god candle, like this one here was back in February of 2021. That was the largest candle we have on record. I remember that candle. That scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, I didn't get to buy that candle. But I did buy this one. You too can be a crypto veteran and stack those sats. Be patient, be strong. Willpower. My favorite Dragon Ball Z character, Trunks, his theme song was Hikari no Willpower, which is like what's Hikari like? It's like my fighting willpower or something like that. Hikari. Oh, we're moving again. We're moving. One of my favorite songs, by the way, in Dragon Ball Z. We never got it in America though. We got a bunch of Steve Vai ambiance. It was cool, but like I watched a lot of Japanese Dragon Ball back in the day, when we were behind. Man, it was hard though. Downloading Dragon Ball on like Napster or like Grokster or like LimeWire. Actually, the predecessor to Bitcoin, the predecessor to blockchain, peer-to-peer, blockchain being peer-to-peer transactions, torrents being peer-to-peer file transfer. So yeah, I mean, it's a similar concept. I love to use that analogy. Mondo was on here. He liked when I used that. It's easy to understand, especially for my generation. So you like to download music back in the day? It's like sending money that way. Except you don't have to worry about the government being involved in banks. You are the bank. You are the bank. Down with the banks. You are the bank. You don't need a bank. What do you need a bank for? You are the bank now. Are we going to go up further? Yeah, we might actually see another pump. I might actually be able to drink again. I might be able to have another drink. Bitcoin, you gonna let me? No, the wick going down. No. Dang it. Man, because I'm thirsty. 9:20. Oh, I'm on Eastern Standard Time. China. Flip side. Inverse time. 9:20 a.m. They're about a half hour into their morning market open. So it's looking like China wants to play ball. They're not selling it all off, which sometimes we've seen in the past. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just not too much there yet. Not quite like what we had earlier. 3 o'clock this afternoon. Again, our afternoons are always chaotic. So are theirs. So let's see about midnight last night. Well, no, it would have to be like it's Saturday. Let's see, last Friday. Oh, Bitcoin's bumping again. Oh, I lost my spot. Lost my spot. What kind of pattern are you showing now? You're showing a ladder. Staircase. That's what you're showing. I call this the staircase pattern. The wonky staircase. Yep. The only going up pattern. The Bitcoin only going up pattern. I just love though that it looks so damn similar. I cannot get over it. Same freaking pattern. Everyone's talking about this stuff on Twitter. Everyone. The same exact pattern. How can you? I mean, it's got to be algorithm. It has to be. It has to be robots. You know, bots trading back and forth. You can only imagine. I used to work for a guy that he was really close with the owner of Politico, and he would tell me stories about Bob Albritton. That was his name, Bob Albritton. I worked for a guy. He knew Bob Albritton, and he wasn't the Politico guy, but he was. Yeah, that was a different guy. But anyway, Bob Albritton had created this this crazy algorithm trading platform back in the 90s or something, and became a mega billionaire. I wonder what he's worth now. That guy, I'm not gonna say anything. Bob Albritton. No one talks about these mega millionaires anymore. I hear them all. Sometimes I hear them on the news, briefly. Bob Albritton net worth. The guy I'm talking about. Robert Albritton. Born in 1969. About as old as my father. He's a mega millionaire. Man, his kids won the genetic lottery. Jesus, the sperm lottery. And yeah, he's got a lot of negative press on him. But what is his net worth? Google gonna tell me? Yep, this guy is the one who created this. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. I've never met the guy up close. I've seen him. Huh. Oh yeah, he is part of Politico too. Thought I knew that was right. More than $1 billion. Sure, but I don't know. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Yep. It's, shrinkflation. Oh, man. Come on, China. I am thirsty. Let me drink. China, let me drink. Man, it looks crazy though. You just like go back to a longer time frame, and this chart just looks insane. We're just like in this long upward stretch channel, all the way until April. And at this point, this pattern plays out consistently. Actually, let's take a look at that. Say we even have a pullback and we come down and meet some of these ranges down here. Let's see. Where is my bar pattern? Say we do the same thing again. Same thing. That would put us somewhere around there. I mean, that's ridiculous. We'd be fighting 43 again. We came back down. I don't want to go like that, but say it's something like this. Yeah, I mean, we could squeeze back up there at 50,100, stay up there for a week or so. I just don't think there's no way to stay steady for so long when these ETFs are gobbling up 2,000 on average a day, 2,000 Bitcoin a day, and they're only mining 900. There's just no way. And with mass hysteria, FOMO, parabolic movements, and again, Wall Street's getting in, according to CNBC's interview with Pompliano. So Wall Street, quote unquote, loves it, loves Bitcoin. I bet you do. I bet I bet all Wall Street is starting to figure out what Bitcoin is all about. So we're having another pullback down. This looks actually looks like a long squeeze now. Oh yeah, we might break down. It's starting to look like a squeeze. See if this plays out. That'll be at 10:30. And on the clock. If you go, yeah, if you bring it down to the point. I don't want to bring it up that high. But yeah, probably won't go up. Well, I mean, it still could. We've got a high low, a lower high, a higher low, a higher high, and then we have a lower low, another lower low, another lower low, and then a higher high, or not a higher high, but another high. Yeah, we're probably gonna hit this back down a little bit. What is China starting to buy it in? What is China buying in? That's what I want to know. So yeah, we're probably gonna bob around here, fill this up, and then and then people will buy up probably here at the last resistance. Last resistance now becomes support. Previous resistance. It can even be as low as high as 50,000 too. That could be new resistance. That's too soon though. Like we broke out way too soon. Again, ETFs, 2009 average a day. There's no way we can't keep this scarce asset under wraps. There's no way. They're already talking about it in the news. CNBC's been pushing it like crazy. Yep, anything's possible. Anything is possible. I had some other yeah. Stacking those sats. Yeah, we were gonna bing bong around in there for a while, but it's still on an upward trend. Like this is still an ascending triangle. Just we still haven't hit. If we probably gonna test 51.5 again, and then if we don't hit that, then we're gonna have a bit of a sell-off, drop down, and then consolidate. We're gonna buy up maybe the next low. That'll put us like right here on here. See if that holds. Test again. It's just a long game. It's a long game. So that is what we're at right now. 9:30. 9:30 in China. Year of the Dragon. Year of the Dragon. Come on, China, make me have a drinky poo. Why don't you? Please, please, China. Let's see what's going on. Book map looks pretty green. Like we're looking for another break up. We have some sell orders now. Being most of them being fulfilled. All the buy orders. 50,100. Our next target. Once those get pretty much filled, then. The next stop would be next big one would be like 50,200, and then there's not much really there either. That's pretty low. Pretty low. We just gotta get back to 50,200. Oh, China's going. Come on, I'm thirsty. I am thirsty, China. Should I start pouring another drink? Come on. You could do it. You could do it. We are doing pump and pour tonight. Pump and pour shots for Bitcoin. And we are squeezing. We are such in a tight squeeze right now. Oh my god. Any minute now. 9:30. We've already touched the bottom of that channel. Here we go. Filling this ascending triangle. of doom. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That might be a start of a cup and handle pattern. Yeah, we don't see any of that in the past trend lines. Or was it earlier? It's probably the last one we had. And we are dumping. Going down. Going down, going down, going down. Oh, oh, oh. Is there hope? Can we hold? Can we hold the line? 50K! 50K! Will she hold? She can't take much heart! Oh! No! You know, Michael Saylor said, people ask him, oh, who's going to buy a $100,000 Bitcoin, $1 million Bitcoin? Anyone's going to buy it. You're going to buy a property at Wall Street? It's one of his favorite quotes is comparing Wall Street to the price of Bitcoin in, what was it, 1890 or 1920s or whatever. Would you buy a piece of property in, now? Well, yeah, people are still buying property in Wall Street. I have some time on the weekend. I'm gonna watch through a whole bunch of his old propaganda. He's such a great man, though. Like, oh my god, like every time he talks, just fills my life full of joy. I'm pouring. Come on. I got like what 2 shots in here. I'm ready. I'm ready for a big pump. Come on. Buy up that dip, China. We may never see 45,000 ever again. Right? 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 Where the heck was it? Right here. That was 45 right there. Were you ever gonna see that again? Maybe. Maybe. But I don't think we're gonna see 35 ever again. No, sirree. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, man. Oh, we just gotta hold that 50K. What's BoatMac doing? Oh, looks pretty good. We're killing all these orders. We're back down to 50. No one's selling at 50. Gotta hodl. Hodl, hodl, hodl. Oh, oh, here it comes. Gonna see a pump soon. Back up to 50,100. Any minute. Any second. Get my pre-drink in. Just a little sip. With my whistle. Come on, Bitcoin. Yeah. Oh man, I am sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. And Bitcoin is not. Maybe it's Bitcoin's like a mad dog. Mad dog. Do. And we are almost back up at 50,100. Really not much standing in the way. All it takes is some of these buy orders to be filled. Boom. Oh, you do? You like the Bitcoin drinking game, huh? The pump and pour. Yes. And I'm waiting for the pump. But I've already poured. That's about 2 shots here too, so it better go ham. It better go ham. Oh boy. Trying to make this be boring tonight. It is really pushing the to fill this triangle pattern. Ascending triangle. We're starting to get a descending pattern out of it though. Oh no. You know what the Super Bowl is? The Super Bowl's just not for me. That's what the Super Bowl is. It's just not for me. When the Super Bowl was always on, I was in the background playing my Game Boy, seeing what was going on with Link, the adventure of Link, or some Pokemon. Yep, some Pokemon. That's what I was doing. Yes, it's Chinese New Year. You gotta eat all the Chinese. All the Chinese. And the Bitcoin Chinese fortune cookies. Because they're back. Again, they're back. Boom. They are back. Which means it's bullish. It's bullish for Bitcoin. Oh, we might break down from 50,000. Ah. It's holding. It's holding. Come on. I am so thirsty. Okay, I'm gonna have some water because I can't wait forever. But it's staying so tight in this. It's just starting to break down though. I mean, China usually in the past, mostly it was in like 2022. They'd usually sell our pump days, and then we'd buy their down days. So. But welcome back, Mondo. Oh, we're breaking down. We are breaking down. That's it. We have lost 50K. Boom. How long will it go, though? We're going to hit that next point of resistance that is now support? Or are we going to go tumbling all the way back down to 48? That is our next level support. It's exciting. I remember these days back in my early days of crypto. It was a lot of fun. Just kind of charting and seeing where things are going. Why am I not able to copy that? There's way too many resistance supports there. Oh, it's trying to break back through to 50K. It's on the support I was talking about earlier. Let's go back out to the 15 hour. Let's bring these in. Gotta rename them now too, jeez. You ate hamburger? That's not Chinese. That's not very festive for the Chinese New Year. Don't you know China right now is buying Bitcoin? Don't you know that? You should be eating I don't know, some orange chicken. Orange chicken, because you know what else is orange. That's right, orange as Bitcoin, and is where we're at. 9 p.m. in Canada? 9 p.m. in Canada? You're an hour behind? Eastern Standard? Where is that? That's 45. This is 44. We're gonna put that there now. It's 43. Got our 47 down here. You already ate? Okay, yeah, you're in the same time zone then. That's cool. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, like we're almost. Let's see what's going on with the orders. Not quite pumping yet, but it's building up. I think we're gonna be able to hold that. It's down from 47, 48. This is going to be interesting. Just call that 48. That is our 50K mark. Alright, should look a little less wonky now. Yeah, it's been forever since I looked at the 1 minute chart, the 3 minute chart, the 5 minute chart. Usually living in the 15 and the 1 hour, 4 hour and long time frames. Dang. We are holding the line though. That's holding pretty strong. Right there at 50,000, just right underneath it. And the order books are looking this very choppy. They just wanna fight this out. Oh, China. I'm probably gonna call it quits here in about 15 minutes. I don't get to drink tonight, damn it. Maybe another night. But other days, I remember back in the day, like, I'd wake up every single weekday and then, bam! Why are my bags bigger in the morning? Dang, trying to put my bags again. Thank you, China. And then usually America would sell it off in the morning. And now we're doing the inverse. I heard that Chinese investors are very impatient when it comes to their investing strategies. They're very quick to sell off. So that's what I hear anyway. They're falling even more. Falling even more. So now we're probably going to test the 49.5 level. We fell from the 50K level. And I mean, I think it was Bank of America that said you already ate 940 of Bitcoin. But yeah, I think it was Bank of America who said that it only took $100 million to bring up Bitcoin 1%. That was back when it was like 40,000, something like that. So tomorrow, when they buy up another 2,000 Bitcoin and only 900 are produced, how much is 1,000 Bitcoin right now? Like, just make quick dirty math. I'm not a mathematician. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I'm an otaku. So, it's, let's see, 1,000 Bitcoin priced at. I mean, we're popping right back up to 50K now. Let's just say tomorrow morning we are down. Say China sells it off. We go back down to 48. So BlackRock buys another. I don't know what their averages are right now. I know the entire ETF market is about what 2,000 a day on average. So let's say all the ETFs together buy 2,000, but we produce 900 because it's Bitcoin. We mine 900 a day, right? So that's 400. I mean, that's 48 million. 48 million. So yeah, I mean, we could go up 1% tomorrow if the flows are more than 1,000. And lately, BlackRock's been buying a ridiculous amount. Like, I think, was it last Friday? They bought like 4,000 Bitcoin. 4,000 Bitcoin. That's insane. Like, how much is that? That's probably what brought us up over the weekend, to be honest. I mean, they had to settle that. They had to go out and buy the Bitcoin that they agreed to purchase. So 4,000 Bitcoin at the rate it was on Friday. I think it was like 48, maybe 47. I don't remember Friday's current price, but that's $200 million. Oh my God. So yeah, it went up a few percentages that day over the weekend. Insane. And that's according to Bank of America. I don't know where they get their statistics. It's not financial advice, none of this stuff. I'm just a happy enthusiast slash otaku. We are bouncing back, and we bounce right back at our previous resistance, which is now support of 49.8. Are we gonna even attempt to get back over this and get back into this this trend line? This trend line was way unhealthy. I mean, it's just so steep. I mean, look at this ridiculous thing we've been on for days, weeks, months. Since back in August, we've been in this trend. It's insane. Yeah, about August of last year. I'm gonna say realistically like September, October, we broke out, but it's ridiculous. Only up, nothing but up, nothing but up. I've been just rambling on about Bitcoin the whole night too. What's the rest of the market doing now since China's been selling off a little bit of Bitcoin? Not much either. Like what, $400? We were at our year-to-date high of 50,400. Where are the other altcoins doing? Everything's still green on the day. On the hour, they're coming on. China's selling off. And then we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll buy up their dip, and it'll just be this in steady wave for 2 years. We just started. We haven't even started the halving yet. This is gonna go on until October of 2025. So we got a long way to go. Man, we are just fighting this thing. And as soon as I leave, it's gonna pump, and I'm gonna be mad because I didn't get to have another drink tonight. It is what it is. I gotta get some rest anyway. I'm sick. I am sick. Oh. I just wanted to either like drop like $500 or pump $500. I don't even care. Oh man. I might have to get some medicine tomorrow or something. We're just going steady. Steady Eddie. Steady Eddie. Oh. just happened? I got an alert, but nothing really went down. That was weird. I usually get like a couple % drop alerts. The start of a big move is usually like 3 to 5%. Nothing really going on. And that might just be the whole night. Whole morning in China. When did they start? I think they started Chinese New Year's like 2 days ago. Let me see what the dates are of that. Because again, Year of the Dragon. Usually you give your friends and family in China, Year of the Dragon represents luck, right? So usually you give your friends and his what? His oh Jesus. Yeah, nice. But yeah, usually you give your friends and family gifts in China, right? And Year of the Dragon, they usually represent that with you know, gold trinkets and things like that. So little gold toys or coins. So wouldn't that be nice in China? Someone just hands you some Satoshis. Would be nice. Yeah, let's see. Chinese New Year 2024. February 10th to the 24th. So this is going to be a long period of time where we just have to keep watching China at night. Wait for China to pump these bags. Alrighty. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to give 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it. The Bitcoin doesn't have a big pump by then. 5 more minutes, Bitcoin. You got it. I got a whole drink here. A lot. This is probably way too much for me as an otaku. I'd get intoxicated in like a minute. I have absolutely no tolerance at all. Which is why this could be fun. This could be fun. And it does not look like it's gonna be fun tonight. But it's only the beginning. This is only the beginning. The beginning of the bull market. What else is anything going on with XRP? XRP still kind of hanging on the edge. Solana. Yeah, it came up a little bit today. Nothing else is really doing anything crazy. What is that? Is that Jesus coin? Oh my god, Jesus coin! What are you doing here? Oh my god. Oh, I can't even look at this chart right without going cross-eyed. Jesus coin, how much are you today? Oh, hail Jesus coin! Jesus coin! Yeah, I don't know. Doge. I'm surprised Doge really hasn't really broken out or done anything yet. I mean, it has zero utility. What can I say? This is a utility market. This year is going to be a year of utility coins pumping. You gotta bet on the new AI projects, the new gaming projects, all the things that are gonna be filling the space. The metaverse, it might still be a little too early for the metaverse in my opinion, but yeah, I mean we these big projects, man. TradFi's gone. This is new age. Where's gold at? Gold is up again. Wow, gold actually had a new all-time high. Look at that. When was that? Oh, that was back in November. That's not new. I'm looking at the weekly chart. Oh god. Yeah, nothing new for gold. Actually down a little bit. Interesting. Bitcoin's almost at 50,000 again. China's figured it out. You can't stop the dragon that is Bitcoin. It has been sleeping for the last 2 years. The dragon has woken. It is here. It is here to stay. And that dragon, the new year, is the wood dragon, actually, by the way. Particularly the wood dragon. Which, I did not know. I know the zodiac, but I did not know that it was an element to the zodiac. Pretty interesting. Oh man, they just keep fighting this range. Where are we at? Where are we at? Damn it, China, I am thirsty. Come on, Winnie the Pooh. You cannot say that in China. You get harsh consequences, unfortunately. No Winnie the Pooh in China. Where is... Boom. Yeah, it's starting to sell off now lower. That's a shame. But where there's sellers, there will be buyers. What about these Chinese ETFs too? Like, everyone's going to be back in their wealth in Bitcoin. Everyone's going to be using their, converting their 401ks, their Roth IRAs, their, their retirement's got to be locked and loaded into the future of finance. Get kind of loopy now. Jesus. A long stream. 2-hour stream. Here we go. Pump. You got 1 minute to pump Bitcoin. 1 minute. 1 minute. Can you do it? Can you do it? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if we can do it. It'd be nice. Can I actually move this up there? It'd be nice if I could rearrange these tabs. Get my price. There we go. All right. You got 30 seconds Bitcoin, I'm calling it. It has been a very sleepy dragon night. But I am excited. Either way, I'm excited. There's so much going on. So many games being played with the industries, the corporations, the shrinkflation. God damn it, give me all my Doritos. I want a bag full of Doritos. Biden, you better fight those those companies. That's so silly. Oh my god. It's just the dollar being worth less and the companies having to sell smaller portions in order to sell it at the same price they used to. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. But I know as soon as I leave, it's going to pump and I'm going to cry. Oh man. But I gotta get some rest. Gotta get some sleep. So don't let your dreams be dreams. And buy Bitcoin. Otaku out. Later.